Unforgettable movie moments aren't made of what we see on the screen. Sure, a movie might throw a couple flashing pretty lights at you, or even a vast landscape, but if it doesn't give you an emotional tug, it won't be a memorable moment. The best example of this is in a live action film. If we see our favorite character die to save someone else, we remember. But would the same heroic sacrifice work in an animated movie? Uh-oh. This has got to be the saddest attempt for any sacrifice.
One of you has to hold the gates shut here, while one of you locks them from inside the underworld.
What? No! There has to be another way, right, Velma?
Alexander the Great built these gates to be locked only by him and his dog Peritas. As the last descendant of Peritas, Scooby has to do it.
What was that? They just pulled that out of thin air to try and make the movie entertaining, but it did not work at all because it didn't have anything to do with the rest of the movie. And to make it even worse, Scooby-Doo isn't even the one who gets it. It's Shaggy. Who lets the dog live over the dude? Who let that happen? There are so many things that make me mad about this next clip.
You killed both of us! Fighting over a dragon? That's your plan?
This is. Save him.
First of all, why did he not try shaking him off of his leg? He removes his peg leg later on to get him off, and I know initially he's holding on to his real leg, but still, he could have released his boot. And my second problem is they tried to make this a big moment in the movie, but Hiccup has been sacrificing his life since the first movie. This isn't anything new. He risks his life trying to train the dragon in the first place, and then he risks his life again just to keep him hidden. It beats Scooby-Doo because Hiccup has to learn to trust the white dragon, so at least he learned something.
Me go, you stay.
You stay. I go.
So the robot is referencing what the boy said in the beginning, which is sweet, it's nice, but we cannot forget why the world is ending in the first place. It's all because of the robot. The army did fire first, but it does not matter because the Iron Giant should not have reacted the way he did. So later on, when the military fires the missile to blow up the town with the Iron Giant in it, it really doesn't feel like he's doing it because he wants to, but because he has to. It still is a sad moment though, because the Iron Giant is a pretty lovable character.
That was his mistake.
Starting right now, the sacrifices actually get good.
I'm satisfied with my care.
The problem here is Baymax would have sacrificed himself at the very beginning of the movie because he was programmed to, which is the exact same problem as the How to Train Your Dragon sacrifice. But here are the two things that make it way better. Thing number one, it is actually needed. Baymax saves Hero's life and there's nothing else he can do other than sacrifice himself. Thing number two, who does not love Baymax? Even if you don't like the movie, I can almost guarantee you probably like Baymax. So it's really, really upsetting to see him leave.
Lucy!
Wait, what are you?
Now it's your turn to be the hero.
No!
See you later, alligator.
Don't!
This one's a goodie because at the very beginning of the movie, Emmett is conflicted with being a hero, and he doesn't really know if he is one or isn't one, and at the very end he realizes anyone can be a hero. Wow, what a beautiful message. But the problem about this is that they're all Legos, and it might just be me, but I cannot take that seriously whenever you're sacrificing yourself.
Who is your favorite fearless hero?
In my opinion, this is the best movie on the entire list, and you can watch the rest of them to see if I was wrong, but it's not about being the best movie, it's about having the best sacrifice.
Fear me!
Puss in Boots grows a lot throughout the movie, but this one scene perfectly shows all of his improvement. The most massive improvement he makes is in his trust. He now trusts his friends, and he also trusts himself to fight death. But here's where the problem comes in. Is this actually a sacrifice then? That's up for debate. That's why it's in the middle of the list.
Let it go. Let it go.
Hear me out. Whatever you think of the movie, just give the scene a chance.
Elsa.
Doesn't that clip just give you shivers? Okay, I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. But honestly, this is an amazing sacrifice, and it's unique because Anna has the choice. She could go run off to Kristoff, kiss him on his hot big lips, and she would have not frozen to death. Instead, Anna lifts her hand up, blocks the blade, and saves Elsa's life. But it does feel like there's a little bit of payback going on in Anna's mind because this same guy lies to her, tricks her, and kidnaps her in a room. So this is filled with love, the sacrifice, but there's a hint of vengeance, and that hint of vengeance makes it number 4. We're now in the best of the best, the top 3, and you could probably interchange these, and I'd still think your list is valid.
Pick up! Son! Dad! No!
How to Train Your Dragons redeemed themselves with this sacrifice because not only did the dad hate dragons in the first movie, he also didn't really understand his son until the very end of the movie. So when the time comes in the second movie, he sacrifices himself to save his son and also not try and kill the dragon because he learned from his son that the dragons don't all have to be enemies. Beautiful movie writing.
It's been fun, but now I've got to go.
I'm bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
I could not believe how amazing the end of this movie was when I first watched it. Ralph, the entire movie, had been not really understanding who he was, didn't like who he was, and he went to these meetings with the other bad guys, and they told him that same saying.
I am bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad.
He doesn't really believe any of what he's saying in the group, but by himself, when he says it at the very end of the movie, he realizes he might always be the villain in his video game, but that doesn't stop him from being the hero in his own story. I'm sorry, y'all. I've tried making commentary about why this is the best one, but I cannot without crying. This is my 23rd attempt at doing it, and I have just decided that I'm going to not commentate on it and let you guys just soak in what the number 1 best sacrifice is.
Come on, Joy, one more time. I got a feeling about this one.
Bing bong? Bing bong!
You made it! Go! Go save Riley!
Take her to the moon for me. Okay?
I'll try. Bing bong. I promise.
If you like animated TV show songs and want something a little bit less sad than this video, I made a ranking right over here. You can click and watch. And if not, I hope you like and subscribe. This video took me a really long time to make, over 10 hours and over a week. But that's about it. Anyways, peace.